Welcome back to Brush Up Your Game, and today a look at War Machine. Now, uh, I want to think somebody on the design team was a big fan of War Machine because I think they did him pretty good justice. He has seven, yes, count them, seven moves, five punches, and three. No, I'm sorry, two. No, three. It is three. Three heroics. I can count. I have a math degree. I teach high school math, and maybe that says more about the future of our country than it should. Anywho, War Machine. I love, absolutely love the variety of the cards he has. Double punch, heroic punch, move heroic, two move punches. The doubles here are useful to him, they're useful to the next player. Variety. He is whatever you need, he's got him. Maybe not at the exact time you need him. That's going to come down to luck of the draw. But he's going to be what you need. And even his single action cards, a move. Hey, I'm not the biggest fan of that. We all know that. I'm not the biggest fan. Single heroic, but it's necessary. This is good balance. This is what he doesn't have. So giving him that single heroic is of importance, at least as far as I'm concerned. And of course, single wild, double wild, like all characters. So, what else? What really makes War Machine besides these awesome symbols? Well, it's his specials. Now, all three of them are single moves, which I think it works for two of them. I don't think it works here for Strafing Run, and let me explain why. Double punch, then move, with a move attached to it. I'm not sure what I'd put there instead of move, but I don't think that having two moves was necessary. I guess it lets you move into position, then double punch, then move. Again, it works thematically to what a Strafing Run is. It just also doesn't feel hyper necessary. I don't know. I'm being nitpicky. I really like War Machine, but I also feel a certain obligation to be a critic to what these characters are. I do think he works. I do think he's a very well designed character. Beam Weapon lets you punch in an adjacent location, and you get to move. So this lets you cover 5 of the 6 locations. Here's the downside. It's a single punch. And I think the Beam Weapon could have been like punch against a single target. So if you really just want to take out a thug, fine. You're gonna overkill. And that does nothing. But if you want to do 2 damage to a villain, to a henchman, I think it could have been a slightly better card. And War Machine would have had that little extra oomph to just feel more powerful. Then we have Rocket Launcher. And Rocket Launcher, I guess, is what I want Beam Weapon to be. Punch in an adjacent location. And I suppose Rocket Launcher I would redesign to be deal 1 damage to everything in an adjacent location. Because rocket, land, go boom. Deal a bunch of damage. But again, with the move there, you can cover 5 of the 6 locations. So that's a ton of coverage. And I like what's here. I think those moves are thematic. They fit. War Machine certainly pairs up well with characters who don't have a lot of moves. He also pairs up nicely with any character who does any kind of damage adjacent. I'm thinking like a Cyclops has specials that do adjacent damage. And Cyclops does not have a lot of movement, so that's a natural fit to me. I think what you want from War Machine, at least in terms of a partner, is somebody who has a bit of heroic, somebody who does still have a bunch, not a ton, but some punches, And you definitely wouldn't want to play War Machine with like a Quicksilver. You don't need that much movement. I guess you could go super high movement, go like a War Machine, Quicksilver, and Sunfire. Might be Sunspot, but Sunspot does stuff with movement. So you could go crazy with that, and I think that that might have some potential. You're definitely able to cover the entire board. But I'd potentially worry about overall coverage in terms of the symbols you need to beat stuff. Still, War Machine, great flexibility in terms of being able to do damage where you need it, and really good flexibility with the symbols here. I like the character. I like the coverage he brings, and I think he's a great teammate. Just remember, pair him with characters who are going to bring that heroic and some more attack to the team. All right, thank you all for watching, and until next time, keep brushing up your game. Take care.